What's going on YouTube? GeoSnow right here. So in today's video we're going to discuss about the Unc0ver jailbreak and rootless jailbreak for the A12 devices, and we're going to see what's new for these A12 devices. By the way, A12 is basically the iPhone XS, XS Max and XR. So you probably remember that a few days ago Sammy has posted this, a screenshot showing the rootless jailbreak by Jake James running on A12 devices. Now, just to make sure that we're on the same level here, the A12 hasn't been jailbroken at this point. This means that there is no jailbreak with Cydia or tweaks for the iPhone XS, XS Max or XR, or for the newest iPad Pros. So at this point we're still working on having a jailbreak for those. The Unc0ver has a partial jailbreak for that, but it's still not containing any tweaks or Cydia. So at this point Jake James stepped in with rootless jailbreak and updated it for A12 with tweaks working, but he's still working on that, so let's see what's new. Now you probably remember that for Unc0ver to be finished we need an update to Substrate by Saurik. Now Saurik is very busy at this moment, so he cannot update it, at least not immediately, which means that we do not have the Substrate, so Unc0ver for A12 cannot be released. But the rootless jailbreak by Jake James doesn't use the Substrate but Substitute, which is, as the name implies, a substitute for the substrate. Now Pound2Own is not very happy with that substitute. He said, quote, "Using substitute means stability issues, battery issues, less performance, less injection possibilities, less control over the system, but a faster release." And he basically said that he's going to wait with the Unc0ver for the substrate to be updated by Saurik rather than integrating the substitute in Unc0ver because of these problems in here. Now Jake James actually confirmed yesterday. He said, quote, "Can confirm this is way worse than iOS 11 was. I'm literally staying on non-jailbroken state until I finish testing and switch back to Substrate." So basically Substitute is pretty bad at this point. It does drain the battery, it does have a lot of crashes, and it's actually slower, so it's a little bit hard to tell whether a rootless for A12 would be very usable for the A12 devices due to those problems. Now if you remember, iOS 11 had Substitute, was basically on the Electra, and people were having quite a lot of problems. It was usable, but there was no end of troubles with Substitute. Now as you can see, Jake says in here that the situation is actually worse on iOS 12 than it was on iOS 11, so a Substitute-based jailbreak would probably be even worse. Now as a side note, the Electra team has announced that they're going to release the Electra 12, which is basically their version of the iOS 12 jailbreak, but that one will actually be based on Substitute. So if what Pound2Own says in here and what Jake confirms is actually real, then the Electra 12 will not be a very good jailbreak since it's based on Substitute, and Substitute seems to be quite broken. Now Jake James actually managed to finish his jailbreak at this point. He posted, quote, "Okay, pretty much everything is done now apart from the issue with DYLD insert libraries. For some reason it works if I add it in a dummy ARM64E binary via SSH, but not from XPC proxy." So there's still a hurdle to pass for the rootless jailbreak, but most of the things that were needed are pretty much working at this point with rootless jailbreak. So we might see a release of rootless jailbreak for A12 devices soon. However, I would still recommend it to wait for the Unc0ver due to the problems mentioned in here by Pound2Own. Now rootless jailbreak will definitely be a temporary solution until the substitute is updated by Saurik. However, if you still want to try it when it's out, it's probably going to be updated here on rootless jailbreak repo by Jake James on GitHub, and you will probably be able to get it somewhere in here. Now the source code for the previous builds which do not support the A12 devices are available in here if you're curious on how the code works, and there is also a write-up by Jake James on the internals of the jailbreak if you're curious about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it guys, thank you for watching, do not forget to subscribe to stay updated. I am GeoSnow, and till the next time, peace out.